congratulations to last week's competition winner, Christian Powell from Swansea, who knew that this beautiful, well, this baby, became this horrible brute. Christian and a friend will be joining us at the Gladiator party, but for now, let's learn a little more about the sheep in the wolf's clothing.
I was born in Bombay. My mother was Anglo-Indian, but my father was Dutch. He's a Dutch sea captain, and he was commissioned over there when he met my mother. I came to England when I was about 4 years old. I used to practice hang tough when I was young, and I had my own atmosphere, and I'm very, very good in the pugil sticks. To keep fit, I like to rollerblade. I find it keeps me very fit without pounding the body as if you were running. I find it very good if I'm going up hills, builds my legs up, makes them very powerful and strong for gladiators. I also like to, in the winter season, I like to snowboard. If you're not familiar with it, it's surfing on snow. It's great fun, and you get a chance to be crazy in the mountain. We catch air, we do somersaults, we do crazy things, you know. And we take out skiers. I don't like skiers, I take them straight out in the mountain.
Remind me not to go on the piece with Wolf.
3, 2, 1.
And here come Brian and Alan. And of course, 2 overhangs on the men's wall. Here comes trouble. It's Cobra and Wolf. And look at that. What an incredible distance between Wolf and Brian. A Wolfman not impressing his fan club on this occasion. He's already over for 10 points. And look at the distance within Cobra. And another 10 points. Both guys relieved to get off the mark and onto the scoreboard.
Brian made that look very easy. 10 points, well done.
Good event for me, John. Bad one for the Wolfman.
Yes, it certainly was. Have you done it before?
Once or twice.
Yeah, I think you have. Well done, Brian. Well done. Alan. Another one, 10 points. Any plans or just go for it?
I had a plan worked out at the start, and I got over the middle, and then I heard the whistle for the 10-second start. Mine just went blank for a second. I forgot exactly which direction I wanted to go, and then it just suddenly came back, and I was away.
Well done, Alan. 10 points.
You ended up looking like 2 flies on a windscreen.
Oh, this is what the Wolf fans want. This is what they've come for.
3, 2, 1.
Well, the boys are up and at it. Both very fast in training. Window cleaner John has an advantage here. Normally he's carrying a bucket and chamois leather. Here come the Gladiators. And the boys concentrating on the job ahead of them, whilst all the time anxious about what's coming up behind. Oh, Dean unfazed, he's up and over for 10 points. Can John stay in contention by doing the same? Yes, he can. Good climb, guys.
Dean, what do you think?
I made hard work of it.
Yeah, you did. After you got to the first ledge, it looked like you actually lost your footing.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly the route that I chose, so I had to change hands a little bit, but made it okay in the end.
Do you think it's possible to actually choose a route to get up the wall?
Straight up.
Yeah, that's the easiest way. Well done, Dean. Well done. Well, John, another winner.
Yeah, great. Feel great. I was a bit dubious about this because, I mean, I'm used to ladders, not walls.
Does it help having the Wolfman chasing you?
No, no. I'm just really pleased that I left him standing.
Well done, John. Well.
Thanks a lot.
Wolf, can I... Just 1 second. Can I just explain something to you? You're supposed to catch the contenders, not send them a handwritten invitation to the top of the wall. Catch.
Ha ha.
I think you lost your sense of humour as well as the game there, really.
When you're scared, and believe me, he was scared. I said he was scared. You do things faster than normal. And that's the only reason he got there, because he was scared.
Well, that's Wolf's excuse, and he's sticking to it.
3, 2, 1.
Well, The Wolf asks for a bit of hush, and you've got to ask yourself, is Uli taking a life in her hands, baiting the Wolf by calling him a mild thing? Right, they've had their 10 seconds. Here comes trouble. Oh, Steve's off, and Cobra will be pleased about that, even though he had nothing to do with it. It'll improve his track record this series. Okay, Roland and Wolf. And the Wolf making good progress. Roland seems to be stuck there. Oh, Roland gives Wolf the slip. 10 points.
Roland, well done. Started off like a house on fire.
Well, that surprised me. Believe it or not, I was the worst contender in training. But if I knew Wolfman was going to take so long, I'd have bought a packed lunch. Had a picnic on the way up.
Quiet! Quiet! He was lucky. Simple as that.
He's always had a way with words, as our Wolf.
3, 2, 1.
Well, for the record, last time out, both guys picked up 10 points on the wall, but under the new quarter-final rules, they won't repeat those performances. First to the top scores 10, second at the summit scores 5. So there goes Phil, with Wolf way behind, and making an even better impression, it's Gary. 10 points. There's Phil for the 5. Phil's mum relieved there. And the Gladiators left dangling.
Well, Gary, well done. 10 points. You look like you were slipping.
John, the wall is such this year, you make one mistake, you're finished. Saracens quick, so I went for the jump halfway up. My hand slipped, and I had to reset. I was looking to get a second chance at it. I'm pleased to get 10 points.
Well done. Tell us, Gary, though, did you take the same route as before?
Yes, I took the same route. It was affected on the last run I had on it. This time I made a little mistake. I got lucky again. 10.
Well done, Gary. Phil, 5 points. Do you think you could have got the 10? Do you think you could have beaten him up?
It's tough. It's tough. It was quick. It was quick.
I know you were a little bit worried about the wall earlier on. How do you feel about it now it's over?
Well, I'm just glad it's done now. Yeah, it's glad it's done. Time to move on now. Next.
Well done. 5 points. Well done, Phil.
I don't know why this man is so popular, because you're not nice and you're not catching anyone.
I don't want to talk to you, and I don't want to be interviewed, all right? So just back off!
Wolf, a man of few words and everyone a rude one.
Well, Brian, the first clash against the Wolf, you went down. I thought you were injured for a minute. Did you think you were going to do so well?
No, I just got up and kept running, John.
Well, you got a few pods, let me tell you. 12 points! Well done.
There's Brian's wife, Michelle, and Wolf, with his wheels partner, Cobra. Oh! Pushes him. Good team spirit there. Cobra says, where's my agent?
It's meant to be a team now.
But you know our Wolfie, he never did play by the Queensbury rules.
Bad sportsman. Very bad sportsman.
Whoa! Mind you, steady as that camera's been all night. The great thing about Wolf, grannies, small children, cheerleaders, everyone gets the same treatment.
And getting up ready is Gary! And he's going to be swinging against the Wolfman! Over to John Anderson.
3, 2, 1.
Well, Gary did well last time out, scored 10 points by reaching the Gladiator platform, so Wolf will have his work cut out. Mind you, Wolf has had a few successes up there. And look at Gary using a lot of space. And they're both going in totally different directions. Looks like Gary trying to work around the Wolf. He's enjoying himself, that's the main thing. Oh, they're going to a spin. And Wolf locks in there with the body scissors. And they go down for a dive. Oh, Wolf gives Gary a hug. Someone must have slipped him a nice pill. Who knows, perhaps he's just a sheep in Wolf's clothing.
And the second contender up against the big bad Wolf is Brian. Over to John Anderson.
3, 2, 1.
Last time out, Brian managed to hang tough for 5 points. This event stretching everyone to the limit. And Wolf stretching the rules there, those feet a little high. Oh, Brian upside down. What a mess, what a tangle. It's legs and arms everywhere. Sharing a rig. Oh, look at that! A kick to the head and a headlock. Takes him down, that was nasty. And the arena all booing the Wolf.
It is not permitted to kick. Wolf is disqualified.
Well, that went down well.
Oh, yes. He's not happy at all, Brian. You got your 10 points. Well done.
Thanks, John. Cheers. Not very nice out there at the moment.
Let's wrap this up pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Come on. Brian,
Give me that mic! Now you listen to me. He kicked me first. I couldn't get my legs up because he was in the way. I'm talking. Now I had the mic. Now you listen. He kicked me. The Wolf is the winner. Yeah.
We were just asking if Wolf had taken a nice pill. If he did, the effects wore off quickly.
So now we move into the men's wall, and Phil is going to be pursued by the Wolfman.
Oh, Wolfman's lost none of that charm.
Ken's going to be hotly followed by Warrior.
Now, this will be the first time the big man has climbed the wall.
The Wolfman's ready. He's mine.
Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Both contenders have a 10-second head start to put as much wall as possible between them and the Gladiators. And Phil already cleared the overhang, and so has Ken. Gladiators are up and at them, and it'll be interesting to see what impact Warrior can make on this event. Almost defying gravity, hauling 21 stone up that wall. And Wolfman, a little lighter, doing great. In fact, both Gladiators doing well, but not well enough. Here's Phil over for 10, followed by Ken, the Body George for 5. Oh, good climbing, guys.
Who's afraid of the big bad Wolf?
So, Phil, 10 points, well done. How did you do it?
Well, in practice, actually, I was a bit cagey about it. I was looking at different routes. I was trying this, I was trying that, and I wasn't really clear in my mind until today. And then Wolf wound me up at the bottom of the wall saying, "You've got no chance." And I thought, come on in, let's have a go.
Did it scare you at all, Wolfman psyching you out? You know, that guy's a fast guy.
Yeah, he is a fast guy, but he's not as fast as me. There you go.
You're going to see plenty of him, Phil. Well done, Phil. 10 points. Well, Ken, came up second. 5 still very valuable points.
Yeah, 5 points is better than no points at all. And the main thing was to keep Warrior off my back. I picked a difficult route coming up there, and it seemed to be a successful choice.
Well, you got your 5 points. Well done, Ken.
Cheers.
Well, Warrior, I suppose not unlike the women's wall, you really were fighting a losing battle.
Well, I thought I scuttled up rather well up the wall there.
You like scuttling up the wall?
Yes. He did get up quite quickly, but I was quite pleased the way I got up there. I think any lesser man, I think I would have caused. But well done, good competitor.
And, well, it's happened again, hasn't it?
Quiet! I've got no excuses. He was very fast. I believe you're having a baby. And
Not at the moment.
And I just want to say congratulations.
Oh no, is this a changed Wolf? We're sure to find out during the series.
All I keep hearing is how fast this guy is.
That's right.
Well, we'll see. Yeah? We'll see. Yeah? One slip, and your butt's mine.
You're going to see that, boy. That's what you're going to be seeing.
We'll see.
So now we move into the men's event, and standing at the foot of the wall is Rick. He's going to be chased by one of our heaviest gladiators, Warrior! Sam, our man's going to be followed by the big bad Wolfman.
It has to be said, Sam was the fastest contender up the wall, scaling it in just 23 seconds during training.
Contenders, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Both guys have the speed to beat the Gladiators, but on the day, it's all about keeping your head. Especially now these Gladiators are bearing down on them. And believe me, that Wolf wants a piece of Sam. And if you ask me, today's his unlucky day. Look at that man go. Sam's over. Oh no, Rick slipped. Yeah. Sam picks up 10 points and defeats the Wolf.
Well, Sam, I'm not so sure whether Linford Christie could have got up that wall as quick as you did.
Tell me about it, John. What happened to the wolf? Was it a wolf down there or something? Did I see a wolf down there? Let's have a look, John. I'll tell you something. Pigs can't fly and wolves cannot climb walls. But Sam's the man that can.
Sam, tell us, what was he actually saying to you down there? Was he psyching you out? I can see him saying something. What was he saying?
He was trying a few of his words, you know, the old word, you're not gonna make it, you'll be lucky, all this, ducky, but no way, mate. If anybody can, Sam can. Who's your man? Sam!
Congratulations, Sam. 10 points.
Rick, I cannot believe you just did that.
Can't believe it myself. It's just that top part there. I'm just a wee guy, I'm too short, can't reach. Had to jump for it.
Your girlfriend's face was a picture. I think she had her heart in her mouth.
I can believe it. She gets a bit carried away, but I think I did there as well. This big guy chasing me.
Certainly very big, and as I said, our heaviest gladiator.
Yes, thank you. It's a new game for me. And to be honest, I think I'd have caught you there if we would have kept going.
No. Bit dodgy, that one. Bit dodgy. Let's hear it for Warrior and for Rick.
Look at the difference in size. Makes you think he could have just reached up and pulled him down.
Wolf, all I can say is you're just getting badder and badder.
Watch it in slow motion. Watch the video. If I hadn't slipped, I'd have got him. He was mine. And the crowd know it, right?
Certainly was with that climb. The good news is he's not against Shadow, but the bad news is he's against Wolf. And he looks happy about that. Mind you, Wolf, one of the smaller gladiators at 6 foot and 15 stone, and he told me this morning he wants to get down to 14 stone for better speed.
Gladiator, ready! Up. 3, 2, 1.
Well, postmen get dogs snapping at their heels, but the milkman's got a Wolf. Oh, Oh, and that's how to deal with it.
Neil, the question at this stage has to be, what do you put in your milk?
Well, actually, I drink Gold Top, believe it or not.
Well, you certainly pleased your fans there. That was the most incredible fight. 2 or 3 whacks and it was over.
They're great. Yeah, without them, you know, I wouldn't have this many points, no way.
10 points for Neil. Well done.
And Wolf showing all his training at the Vinnie Jones School of Charm has paid off.
You behave yourself or you will not take part again. Now get off and behave yourself.
Referee John Anderson putting Wolf firmly in his place, which is exactly what Neil did. 3 incredible headshots, which had the Wolf howling and heading for the mat. And he's still got plenty to say for himself. Who'd be in this man's shoes? Wolf just beaten and determined to mete out retribution. Mark's going to need more than a pugil stick up there to avoid ending up as truncheon meat. From Wolf to the head, to the legs. A lot of power behind these blows, high and low. And how he's managing to stay in there. Wolf using every trick in the book. It can only be that balance. And it's just a matter of time, seconds ticking away. Oh, Wolfie, what did you do there? Legs again. The Wolf down, all singing, all dancing. Mark Skipper. Yes, Mark throwing the gauntlet. Oh, and Wolf takes up the challenge and still can't hit him.
Mark, I have to say, a lot of defensive work by you to start off with, but you were clever. You got him in the end, you saw him unsettled, and you went for it.
I did. He was hitting me a few hard, but as they say, who's afraid of that big bad wolf? No one!
I don't know, that's a red rag to a wolf, that is.
I know, I may have put my foot in it, but it's worth a shot. I beat him, he's the loser.
Absolutely. Let's hear it for Mark.
Well, if there's any applause going, Wolf will take it.
My star sign's Libra. I don't know if I'm a typical Librian because I don't follow the stars, so I couldn't tell. I never read my horoscope.
So now we move on into the men's event with Paul and Alex. Tonight they face Wolf and Trojan. Over to John Anderson.
Contender, ready. Gladiators, ready. 3, 2, 1.
Wolf is on Alex and Trojan's on Paul. And it's straight into a clinch. Paul and Trojan and a roll. And it's Paul that's up first and moving on up. And Alex discarded with disdain by the Wolf, but Paul's escaped Trojan. And he picks up 10 points, like Tutankhamun, king of the pyramid. And he's not wrapped in bandages, but it's a fair old set of points. Sorry, everybody, couldn't resist that. Now, poor old Alex, getting nowhere fast. Oh, and I think Wolf's found his spare ribs. Oh, there goes Alex's helmet, followed by Alex and Wolf. What's Wolf doing? He's got to let him up, otherwise he'll be disqualified by the referee. Alex out of stamina and out of time. And I bet Alex's daughter would like to play on that pyramid.
Well done, Paul. Up there very, very quickly indeed.
Oh, what's Neil training?
Well, that's better that way around, isn't it?
It's really deceptive. The steps, They're spongy. It just zaps all your energy.
And they look very short as well.
Yeah, you haven't got a good foothold there. I tried to grab hold of him, take him to the bottom, and just use my speed to get up. It worked.
You'll be pleased with 10 points. Alex, there really was a touch of snakes and ladders about your game.
No, that was really tough. I underestimated these guys. I thought they were just big marshmallows, but they're not.
They certainly aren't at all. And you came tumbling a few times, a little bit too much cuddling going on at some stage.
Yeah, I think he was deliberately holding me on. But the referee's there all the time, so he's right.
Absolutely. No points. Let's hear it for Alex.
Trojan, what did you have in your mind? Did you have any plans to start off? How are you going to tackle him?
Yeah, I mean, I was literally just going to jump on top of him.
What, from the top?
Yeah. But then we weren't sure if they were going to switch sides. So we calmed it down, but I'll get on next time. Come on.
Well done.
He's very fast. He's very fast.
Plenty more. Yeah. Wolfman. Victory. Stopped him. There's a rare smile from the Wolfman. Wolf, you're very quiet today. Are you going to be a good Wolfman today?
I'm going to be a good man today.
You're going to be a pussycat today? That's nice.
I'm a stone lighter. I'm 14 stone this year instead of 15 stone. And I was a little bit faster, so it's a good event for me.
You can be a nice man. He can be a nice man when he wants to. Good. Let's hear it for the Wolfman and Trojan!
I should have jumped on him. I know.
I'm going to have a day off from being bad. What do you think?
Yeah, it'd be good for a day.
I'll be good for one day.
Do you reckon it'll be right?
Only one day. I don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, just one day.
Just one day, I'm going to be good.
What's going to be nice for one contest?
Just one day, that's all.
So don't get used to it, all right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking bets he won't manage a whole day, but...
The men's event with Alex, and oh dear, tonight he faces the Wolfman.
Well, earlier the Wolf promised to be good for a day. Will he keep his promise? 6 foot, but having trimmed down his weight to 14 stone for speed, he may have lost some of that strength. Bit of a standoff here. Oh, Wolf uses his hammerhead to hammer Alex's head back, and Wolf dishing out his own large portions of takeaway. Take that, or get away.
Well, Alex, sorry about that one, but I suppose you've got to hand it to him.
Yeah, that was different. I was hoping to be Indiana Jones then, to try to get across the bridge, but...
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
No points on this occasion, but let's hear it for Alex.
Well, Wolf promised to be good, and he was. Well, let's see if our policeman, Paul Field, can contain him. He's a good all-round athlete, as he told us earlier.
Next up against Wolf, it's Paul. Over to John Anderson.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready! 3, 2, 1.
As a decathlete, he's used to worrying about 10 events, but now he's just got the one. Dispose of the Wolf. Oh, well, he's just done that. Oh. He's celebrating so much, he's forgotten to get across to the other side of the bridge. Now he can celebrate. Well, Wolf's promised to be good, but how's he going to take this? In the replay, we can see Wolf getting a great jab in. Good job he was wearing a neck brace, but Paul just soaked it up and then soaked up the applause.
Well, Paul, I have to say it's like memory lapse there. In all the excitement of throwing Wolf off, you forgot you've got to make it across to the Gladiators podium.
Everybody's cheering over that side, all my friends, family, station. Hey!
You're paying too much attention to your fans. You've got to concentrate on this games, but you did very well indeed.
His first hit nearly knocked my head off. It really did, honestly.
But you're pleased with the 10 points. Let's hear it for Wolf and for Paul.
Well, Wolf true to his word, but as Trojan said, don't bank on it happening next week.
I had no favourite film as such. I like all swashbuckling movies, pirate films, knights in shining armour, and science fiction movies.
Richard, you're a little bit bruised on the back there, a few scratches and a few knocks, but how did you find it?
Excellent. I have great empathy for hamsters and gerbils.
Well, you scored 6 points.
Thank you.
Wolfman, you got totally lost. No way, man. Don't you ever say that to me. Wolf, you lost your man. You lost your man.
Get your facts right.
We're fair here.
Get your facts right.
We are gladiators.
Listen to me. I was chasing my man, and the other man got in my way.
Mr. Anderson.
Get it right.
You must have something to say about this man.
Come here. Behave yourself, or you will take no further part. Now go.
He started it.
Don't talk back. Go.
He started it.
Get off.
Well done, Mr. Anderson.
Wolf pushing his luck there, just as well they weren't on the football field. You don't mess with Fash the Bash.
I hate saying this, but I'm a Trekkie, I'm afraid. It takes you away from normal thinking, you know, where no man has ever been before. It's great, I love it.
So now we move into the men's event with Phil and Dean, and tonight they face, dare I say it, Cobra and the Wolfman. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Well, the Wolf is on Phil again. Let's hope his mum won't have any further causes for worry. Oh, good dive from Wolf. Cobra and Dean tangling. Phil and Wolf start to rock and roll. And Dean nearly there. Cobra catches him. And a titanic struggle going on. But no one going very far. Wolf throwing Phil down. Oh, the cheek of the man. Ah, Dean and Cobra knock the notchlet Wolf off the pyramid. And the only way for Phil is up and stop till he gets to the top. Fireworks. And it's 10 points for Phil. Oh, and Wolf offers his own congratulations. Bit of a bumpy ride, but I suppose he had to come down anyway. Phil not too pleased about that. In case you've forgotten, on the other side of the pyramid, things against Cobra, but not getting very far. That's it, we're out of time. And Dad's not pleased about that.
Well, I suppose you have Cobra perhaps to thank for your 10 points.
Absolutely. I couldn't believe it. I saw Wolf sitting on the step giving it the old... Well, then I saw him getting knocked off. I couldn't believe it. But my legs were so tired, I thought, am I going to make it to the top or what? But he really done well before that. It was good.
Yes, but then, of course, bad sportsmanship, and he pushed you off the top, didn't he?
Well, he's always the same, and he's always the same.
He's a bit of a girl's blouse, quite frankly. So you're pleased with your 10 points. Dean, you put up a great struggle, and I have to say, Cobra's old snake hips is he's pretty apt at this.
Oh, yeah, he let me get on the same level, and then sort of just took me down, held me up there. Bit unfortunate, when I landed, I got wrapped up in the coving, which meant I was slow getting up. But all respect to Cobra, did a great job, held me out.
Let's hear it for Dean and for Phil.
I've got to ask you, what actually happened?
I'll tell you what happened. Quiet! I was winning quite easily. I had no problem. I was sitting there relaxing, wondering what to do next. And somebody fell on me.
So what are you trying to say? What do you want done?
I want him disqualified.
He won fair and square, and you will behave in the appropriate manner. Now, be on your way.
He fell on me.
You must learn how to play the role.
Be a sport.
Okay?
No one.
Sport.
Why do you keep picking on me every show?
Disgraceful.
And I hope that John Anderson will keep picking on him until he learns to play by the rules.
To the men's event, and the first up is Andy. he's going to be facing and hopefully taming the Wolfman.
Well, Wolf generally does well on this event, one of the lightest gladiators.
Over to John Anderson.
Wolf uses skill more than body weight.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready! 3, 2, 1.
This is Andy's first outing on Hang Tough. And Wolf is a big favourite with Andy's children. So who will they be supporting on this event? Let's hope it's Dad. Wolf's got him! Oh, every time he gets those feet high and then gets it in the most ridiculous positions with his legs. Wolf really should have thought about becoming a bluebell dancer rather than a gladiator. He's got to release those legs and go for it with his arms. This is it! Another one bites the dust! Oh, Andy doing a bit of afters on Wolf there. Oh, you don't want to do that. Andy's son Jamie thinks it's funny, so does Andrea. Hello, I hope John Anderson doesn't blame the Wolf for that one.
If your pair of you want to carry on participating, behave, okay? On your way, go on.
Not really Wolf's fault, that's. Whatever she says. But as Wolf gets back up there, we'll see that he's got his back to Andy there. Andy comes up behind and just shoves it. Wolf's not one to let that go. He was born to be wild.
And next up to face the Wolf is Sam. And if anyone can, Sam can.
Sam picked up 5 points for hanging tough last time out. How did he feel after his last show?
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready! 3, 2, 1.
The cameras are right here in the arena, Sam. Unfortunately, so is Wolf. Sam wants to be on top of the pops. Wolf wants to make him flop of the drops. Picked up those 5 points last time when the only thing Wolf managed to pull down was Sam's shorts. Bit of traversing there. The Wolf's on him. Let's see how strong this boy is. And they've got into a spin. And Wolf working away on those fingers. Oh, a great tussle with the muscle. Oh, bye.
Oh, isn't it nice to see a nice Wolfman for a change? And you two, you're not going to get married, are you? Sam, done so well. Could you have held on for a little bit more, a few more seconds?
Probably, yeah. But I thought the Wolf was going to take my shorts off this time. And I ain't got no underwear on. So I thought I better let it come off. He's a good sport, man. Good sport.
Well, you got better. Got better since last time. Looked a lot more agile on the rings.
This time I managed to traverse, which is like moving across instead of sort of going straight on, because I saw him coming. So I thought I'd move across one and then try and move back. But it was on my case. And I thought I'd try and hang tough. But he got me. Next time, we'll be there again.
And I don't even think actually he got in the scoring zone, so you wouldn't have scored anyway.
Yeah.
Wolfman, nice to see a happy man for a change, isn't it nice? Can we shake hands? That's nice. For the first time, that's nice.
He hung in there, man. I gave him everything. One tough cookie.
Let's hear it for the nice Wolfman! At long last, he does have a heart.
I'm not sure how long that'll last.
So now we move into the men's event, where Andy is going to be chased by the Wolfman.
And that argy-bargy from Hang Tough is still going on. Look at this.
And Sam's going to be pursued by Hunter.
He will be mine. Oh, yes.
Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Well, Sam, one of the fastest contenders on the wall. Scored 10 on his last outing. Andy, last time out, scored 5. They're faster than the Gladiators on paper. But will they be faster on the wall? Sam up there immediately for his 10. And Andy scores his 5.
Sam, what was that last cry? Easy as what?
Easy as pie!
And what is it? If anyone can, Sam can?
That's right, I'm your man, John. Where's the hunter? Where's Hunter? Hunter! I'm gonna buy you a bow and arrow, proper one for Christmas, all right? So you can catch something next time, all right, my man?
Well done, Sam. You got yourself your 10 points. Andy, it's hard work, isn't it?
That's tough, yeah. Last time I climbed the left-hand side of the wall. This time I had to do the right. So...
They say the right hand is harder. That's what they say anyway.
Well, I'll agree with you there, Fash. I slipped a bit at the start. I could have gone a bit faster. But all credit to Sam, he got up there first. Well done, Sam.
Well, there's a long way to go. Don't worry about that. Let's hear it for Andy!
Well, Hunter, you were fast, but the man was faster.
Sure, I mean, I went as fast as my little legs could carry me, but Sam's a quick guy on the wall. I got him in the gauntlet, so I guess that makes us 1 even.
Absolutely, and if those are little legs, what have I got? Now, I'm going to try and keep a straight face, but, what's your excuse this time?
Well, Wolf never lost for words. Neither is that young critic. After 4 events, it's all square, 15 points apiece. Hello, what's going on over here? Oh, yes, G-Force laying into Wolf. Last week he pushed cheerleader Claire Sutton, and now they're meeting out their dire retribution.
I'll remember that.
So will I.
So now we move into the men's event with Sam and Phil, and they're going to be pursued by Saracen and the Wolfman.
Saracen's on Sam, while Wolf's pursuing Phil, and they met up on Pyramid in the quarter-finals. Earlier, Phil told us about that encounter. I'm not sure he's going to get the same easy ride in this event.
Contenders, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Well, the lighter contenders should have an advantage in this event, being faster than their heavier counterparts. Oops, looks like Sam came off the beam a little early there. John Anderson let it go. Neck and neck on the wire bridge. Both very fast on the hand ladder. Sam with his left thigh bandage. It's not stopping him moving quickly, though. Saracen well up on Phil. Unfortunately, he's chasing Sam. Sam over the high wall. Phil slips. Sam sprints to the tape to pick up his 10 points. Phil follows him for 5, and the Wolf not in the frame.
Sam, you were fast.
I wanted to have that one. I thought I was gonna be a bit slow because of my leg. I got a bit of a dead leg, and I thought I was gonna get the Wolfman as well because I wanted to run him down to the ground. But maybe next time, Wolfman.
Well, there was nothing dead about your leg. I mean, that really was a fast course indeed. You left Saracen standing almost.
Yeah. I must say, I went a bit faster because I know Saracen's really good on the overhand there, and he's got that long reach as well, so I had to move it. You know what I mean? Thanks a lot, Sal.
10 points to Sam. Phil, I mean, really very, very fast once again. That was tremendously fast.
Yeah, I was okay over the first half. When I hit the cargo nets, or the bedded nets there, bad mistake straight away, flat down, and I thought Wolf was going to be on my tail, actually, but got away with it, and the same thing happened on the second one. So I'm not really happy with that, but, you know.
You got through, and you got some points, and the question remains, where was the Wolfman?
He was lucky.
Hello, here come the excuses.
But Mr. Wolfman, I thought he actually fell over twice on the scramble nets.
Are you saying I'm not
No,
good?
no, I'm not saying that at all. I wouldn't say that. That's it. Thank you, sir. Oh!
That's not funny! I'm not impressed.
And neither will we with that performance, Wolfie.
So we now move into the men's event with our two Pauls, but guarding the top of the pyramid will be Shadow and the Wolfman. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Both these guys scored 10 points for reaching the top first in their individual heats, but only one of them will get the chance to do that today. Wolf on Bez, a sort of Steppenwolf shadow on Paul Field. Great tackle from Wolf. Shadow doing a good job too. Oh, Wolf's helmet's off. Great flying tackle from Shadow. Great defensive work from the big man. Chasing Paul now. Oh, Shadow's tripped. And Paul Field's on his way to the top. Wolf's got Bez tied up. Paul Field hits the fire. The fireworks explode. And Baby goes for a bounce. Oh, and so does Paul Beswick. Time running out here. Oh, he slipped the Wolf. He's not going to make it, though. He beat the Wolf, but he couldn't beat the clock. Both contenders exhausted once again. Oh, Paul Beswick finding the easy way down, but why take the stairs when he can take the lift? Well worth looking at that incredible dive from Shadow. Look at that, 18 stone goes flying.
Paul, first things first, how's your thumb?
Very, very painful. I think all of my weight and Shadow landed on it. Very, very sore now. Big bruise there.
Well, we'll get some physio scene to that. Let's talk about the game very briefly. Some spectacular somersaults coming off the pyramid there, and then you took advantage of him where he was lagging behind a little bit.
Took advantage of him? I don't think I took advantage of him. He's a big guy, quite heavy. I wanted to get him down as many times as I could. He's going up's hard work. He's heavy, he's going to burn more calories going back up. That was the idea and it worked.
It certainly did. 10 points! And Paul, you were so close to scoring 5 points there, but of course John Anderson, wicked man, was in there with the whistle.
Yeah. I run around, try to get the Wolf out of breath. Got myself out of breath quite a lot. And at the end of the day, I just didn't quite make it. Really, I would have liked to have Shadow because I faced a Shadow man last time and beat the Shadow man. Being the bigger man, like Paul said, he's bound to be slightly slower. Instead, I got Wolf instead, and he got me.
Well, someone has to face him. It's unfortunate, but let's hear it from Paul Beswick.
Shadow, that was fantastic. What happened at the end, though? He got his points.
Yeah, he got his points, so he was very fast. This has got to be one of the best games on TV. It's been one of the best games this year. And it's all well and good coming down and tumbling with them. The idea is to get back up and the best man gets to the top. And he was very fast.
And it looks like they're learning one or two tricks as well. They've got a few tricks up their sleeve.
Yeah, they're surprising me every day. I think they've been watching Gladiators for too long.
Wolfman, let's have a look at your paw. Oh, Wolfman. Now, beg your pardon. Wolf, now you're having problems with your paw. You've been having problems with this paw now for the last couple of weeks. Tell us, how did you do it?
I was playing Pyramid in the first early games, and Cobra threw somebody off the top and he landed on me.
Oh, aren't we sad about that?
It doesn't make any difference because he just wasn't good enough for the Wolfman.
Let's hear the Wolfman! And the awesome Shadow!
Modesty, not a word in Wolf's vocabulary.
So now we move into the men's event with Paul. And he's going to be swinging it out against the Wolfman.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready! 3, 2, 1!
So, Paul Field, our policeman, working for the flying squad tonight, scored 10 points in his heat and 5 in his quarter-final outing. Very adept in this event. Oh, he's got a plan here. Oh, clever, goes round the wolf. Legs out of the way as the wolf strikes. The wolf going for him, one-ringed. He's almost there, one more swing. A foot on the platform, oh, so close, he can't get it on. Another foot, and this is too close for Paul Field as Wolfman swings in with the body scissors. That was a close one. Wolf's on him, feet are high though. He's going to prize those fingers off. Oh, he was just there, I think, as the whistle blew. I think he's got his 5.
Surely nothing could be better than to pick up an extra 5 points in event number 5, eh?
But how more chinny chin chin?
There's no problem. As far as I'm concerned, Paul picked up 5 points, am I correct?
I want to see the replay. I don't want to shake hands. I don't want to be friends. I want a replay.
Don't think you'll be getting one.
In the replay, we can see the seconds tick away and Paul Field just hangs on.
No rematch, Mr. Wolf. You've got another contender to face. We've got Paul Beswick coming up in a minute. Now, will you get your act together?
We're not interested in what Wolf thinks. Paul Field gets his 5 points. Now, Paul Beswick has got to ignore all of the commotion and concentrate on beating the Wolf.
Next up against that noisy Wolfman, it's Paul Beswick. Over to you, John.
Contender ready!
I wonder what shampoo he uses.
3, 2, 1!
Paul Beswick not as successful as his predecessor, brought down in the heats, didn't get a swing in the quarters. Oh, nice move, past the Wolf now. Not completely past him. And Wolf going to work. Going to work on his vest by the look of it. Oh, and Wolf does get himself in these ridiculous positions. He's going to have to climb back up that vest to get back to work. What a good advert there for the material in that vest. Quality stuff. The vest, not Wolf. And he's working on his wrist. Oh, he's down. And that vest a couple of sizes bigger now, probably fit Warrior.
Oh, Paul, you must have missed it by literally split second.
That's the name of the game. Last time I did this, they tried to get my vest off as well.
I don't know, what, is he interested in your clothes or in your body? I don't know.
I think it's the body. I definitely think it's the body.
I can understand. No points on this occasion, but please, let's hear it for Paul. Excuse me. I have a little relationship going here with this little thing here. Now, I suppose you have to be good at something.
Listen, this guy is good. He's a gymnast. He's very good at pole vaulting. I thought I did well.
Well-ish. Let's hear it for the Wolfman.
On to the men's event.
Phil from Great Britain and Jamo from Finland will be chased by Nitro and Wolf. Over to our international referee, John Anderson.
Finland and Great Britain, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
So 3 seconds to get a head start of Nitro on Phil, and Wolf is after Yarmo.
Wolf and Nitro, a pair of larcenous gladiators. Yarmo and Phil looking mighty strong. They're on the wire bridge right now.
I'm glad you said that, Mike.
Now the hand ladder. They're almost side by side. Phil with the slight lead.
Little bump there as he approaches the quicksand.
Phil the first over the low wall.
Oh, Yarmo's gone down. He's fallen in the quicksand.
And here comes Wolf.
He'll make the most out of that. I don't know if you met Wolf, the oldest of our gladiators.
Still got some bite, huh?
Well, a little long in the tooth, actually.
Phil Norman picks up 10 points.
Well, John, could you please tell us what's happened?
Yes, the rules of this game are clear. Both the contenders and the gladiators must conform to the correct circuit of the course. It will come as no surprise that one of the gladiators failed to complete the proper course, took shortcuts, and as a result gained an unfair advantage. The Finn gains 5 points, and the Wolf is disqualified.
Well, Jamo, how do you feel about that? The Wolfman has been disqualified. You've been awarded 5 points.
I think that's okay. He's a little bit maniac guy and maybe too old guy for this kind of games.
Okay, let's hear it for Jamo from Finland. 5 points. Phil, you must be very pleased with yourself. Fantastic performance.
I'm just taking one game at a time and just keeping it like that. One game at a time and work my way through.
Well done, Phil. 10 points. Let's hear it for Phil Norman from Great Britain.
Why was I disqualified? What's the problem?
John is on his way.
Well, as you well know, you ran when others went on the beam. They went the full course, you didn't. And then you took shortcuts, you didn't stay on the rope wire. In fact, you hardly did any of the course.
Oh, good sportsmanship from the Wolf. Hats off to the referee. Look at this. Wolf didn't even put 1 foot right. Well, Wolf's disqualified. Yarmo gets 5 points. Good decision from the ref.
Kyler with great respect for Paul Field, and why not? Right now, however, Kyler with a slim 1-point lead. And have they paired these two guys up again, Wolf and Nitro? What's the deal here, John?
I think they become a double act. This is the Laurel and Hardy of gladiators.
Nothing funny about the two here in Pyramid. Again, 60 seconds to time limit. A reminder, today's winner moves on to the Grand Championship to face Wesley Berry.
And we'll be watching out for the usual Wolf tactics of lying down on the job. And Kyler nearly gets past him.
Now the Wolf has got the bites.
What a fall. 2 falls.
Nitro and Wolf have got their act together. Uh-oh, look out. Paul's going to break away.
But Nitro's got control of that situation as Kyler comes down to the ground floor.
Gotta be frustrating if you're a contender to get thrown back to the bottom and have to start all over again. Look at this. Kyler has broken away from the Wolfman. He makes it, so does Paul.
Wow. Now that's a first on Pyramid.
Kyler touched first, Paul second by the narrowest of margins.
And girlfriend Jennifer elated. Oh, Wolf, a little bit of afters.
Good thing Kyler knows how to fall.
Nitro enjoyed that. Oh, gives the same treatment to Paul Field.
Nitro, at least you can be original. Come up with your own style of roughhousing after the match is over. Now, fortunately, Paul and Kyler are okay.
Ready for the next assault, and talking of assaults...
Does he do this all the time?
All the time. This is normal stuff.
After 3 events of the men's competition, Paul Field of Great Britain 18, Kyler Storm of the USA 24.
I think we've created a monster here, the gruesome twosome.
Your time will come. Your time will come, and you, Nitro.
John Fashanu must be crazy to get back amongst these two guys. Nitro, 15.5 stone of trouble, and his running mate, the evil Wolf. Well, yes, they're all here tonight. Alfred Hitchcock, Mike Tyson, Noel Edmonds. Who let him in? Even a cardboard version. He's meanest. He's the baddest. And certainly the wiggliest. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wolfman!
I wonder what Brian thinks about facing the Wolf.
Next up, it's Brian! And unfortunately, he's facing the nasty Wolfman.
Well, let's hope he swings better on the rings than he does in the disco. And according to his stats, the Wolf's got a 16-pound weight advantage over Brian. He's ready. Everyone in the arena is screaming for Brian to make a monkey out of the Wolf. But there's no one to touch the Wolfman when it comes to stalking your prey. Brian, tentative, making no real progress. And Wolf's the man with the plan. In he goes, body scissors. Sneaks round on the blind side, and Brian's had it, as they say in the trade. Come on down.
Well, it was his game.
I thought I slipped the Wolf quickly there, but, you know, not in a biblical sense, of course, but I thought I slipped past him on there, but he was quick on the move as well. Fast man. A very fast man indeed.
Certainly is. Lived up to his reputation. And I might say, being surprisingly nice this evening.
Hey, listen, this guy, you want to believe what sport he is. I've got a torn leg bicep, and he said to me backstage, he said, if you catch me and we fall together, I'm going to push you away from me so you don't hurt yourself. What a sport.
Very nice. Well, get this on camera. The first time the Wolfman's being nice. Let's hear it for the Wolfman and Brian.
She'll need a wash after that. Oh, Brian wants a piece of the action now. Luckily, his wife sees the funny side.
So next up in Hang Tough, it's Dave-O. And he's going to be facing the nasty, nasty, nasty Wolfman.
That's quite a lot of nasties. Wolfie has been on his best behaviour so far this season. Question is, how long can it last? And looking at his stats, he's the same height as David, but 30 pounds heavier.
Over to John Anderson.
3, 2, 1.
Swing time for the Wolf. He hunts alone. Nothing to do with his personal hygiene. He just doesn't need a pack. Now, can David outfox him? David looks like he's got a plan here. And he's already in the scoring zone. But the Wolf strikes out. He's got him. And David's got a lot of hanging tough to do now. It's a big task to hang on for 35 seconds with a Wolf around your neck. Wolf's gone for the fingers. The dog's got the chop. It's another medical cutback.
Oh, Dr. O'Halloran. What can I say? I expect you were pleased having this event after Gauntlet and Powerball.
Yes, I couldn't wait, really. I thought if there was something that required stitching, I could probably win that.
But not keen on this one.
No, but the Eliminator coming up now, maybe I've got a chance there.
Well, we certainly hope so. We'll be pitching for you. And quite easy bait for you today.
Hey, I'd like to say that this man is 42 years old, He's so fit and so strong, he beat all the young contenders to make it here. In fact, he's 1 year younger than me.
Oh.
Well, I've got one thing to say, respect.
Touching. Let's hear it for the Wolfman and Dane.
They say the old ones are the best, and let's face it, they don't get much older than Wolfie.
So first up is Glenn, and tonight he's facing Rhino. Hunter. Raider. The Wolfman. And Warrior.
Well, rather him than me. This is what Glenn had to say earlier.
One gladiator I'm not looking forward to meeting is Wolf, but I'll definitely give him back as much stick as he gives me.
3, 2.
Glenn, a model more used to parading on a catwalk than running a gauntlet, meets Rhino head-on. Glenn's body armour already coming undone. Bet this has never happened to him on a fashion show. Oh, it's gone completely now. John Anderson's going to have to stop it. There's the whistle. The mandatory safety equipment provides vital protection in this kind of physical event. One knock from Hunter, and that breastplate completely ripped off, leaving Glenn dangerously exposed. So, with his armour now intact, Glenn finds himself where he left off, about to face Hunter with 15 seconds left on the clock.
2, 1.
And Glenn steams into Hunter, getting parried with those power pads, and backs his way into Raider's ramrod. Glenn getting a real mauling from Raider. Gladiators are not allowed to pin the contenders, and the referee is screaming at Raider. It's mayhem down there. And a bit of afters there. Old Warrior, after the whistle, he's been warned before. I seem to remember him promising that he obeyed all John Anderson's orders. There's Wolfie sticking it in there. Someone's going to get a yellow card. Send him off. Quite right, madam.
That is a yellow card. The next time it will be a red one.
Wolf officially cautioned. He won't like that. Told you. Maybe he's been having lessons off Eric Cantona.
I think he needs some lessons in manners.
What have I done wrong?
Obviously, every game plan went out the window.
That's the way it goes, where the cookie crumbles. I'm sorry.
You didn't enjoy it?
Nope, but ready for the next game.
All right, then. Let's hear it for Glenn. Good try. What can I say, Rhino? New Gladiator. Terrific work there. I mean, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, that was brilliant. I enjoyed that. This game sends me down to the ground. It's a charging one. That's why they've all put me in the front. I love it.
Well, you did pretty well. Well done, Rhino.
I think pretty well's a bit of an understatement, Uli, when you look at that. Oh, and look at this. We love John Anderson, said the banner. The Wolves having none of it. That's what he thinks. John Anderson is furious. In fact, everyone is. Well, almost everyone. Don't wake him up.
Next up in Duel, it's Mike. And he's facing the Wolfman. Over to John Anderson.
Mike, a student, but one has to doubt his wisdom at facing the Wolf. Stands 6'1", 13 stone, whereas the big bad Wolf doesn't need much huffing and puffing to blow his man down. Not with a 21-pound weight advantage.
3, 2, 1.
It's hammer time. A roundhouse from Wolf and a roundhouse from Mike. These two look evenly matched. Dishing out the punishment. Oh, Mike's off balance for a moment and Wolf fails to compound that. Putting a combination together, but he's in trouble at the moment as he takes a few jabs from the Wolf in the face. Oh, he loses his balance and Wolf, again, fails to get his man down. You need tremendous balance, but 5 points to Mike. Oh, a little bit of afters there from Wolf. And John Anderson, so incensed, he swallowed his whistle. Wolf only able to do after the whistle what he failed to do before it. And Mike inviting the Wolf to come on down, but the Wolf preferring to pose on the podium.
Mike, in my opinion, and in everybody's opinion here, you are man of the match.
Yeah, I knew that. Wolf knew it. Everyone knew it. Not a problem.
Pleased with your 5 points?
I'll accept it kindly.
And what can I say? Time and time again, he's a bad loser.
Hey, what can I say? The guy's got lucky legs. Lucky stayed up.
John Anderson, what have you got to say about it?
It's important. The game was concluded, and so the score would stand. But I have something I wish to introduce, and I want to introduce it to Wolf. This is a red card. You're off.
Hooray!
So the Wolf off for the early bath, and boy, does he need one.
You people should write him and tell him, leave me alone.
But before you grab your pen and paper, let's have a look at the scores after 5 events. Regan stays on 6.
So now we move into the men's pyramid with Murray and Bill. And they're going to be facing Raider and the Wolfman. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Raider on Murray and Wolf on Bill, and it's Raider's first time on the pyramid. And Wolf snaps at the heels of Bill. And you wouldn't believe this is Raider's first time on the pyramid, doing an excellent job frustrating Murray. Wolf on Bill. Oh, Raider dashes the lighthouse keeper on the rocks below. Bill wide, Wolf's there. Murray makes a run for it. Oh, sends himself packing with that trip. Bill and Wolf. And it's grapple time up there. Raider and Murray. Oh, a bit of slap and tickle, and Raider playing fair. Heaves his man to the crash mat. And he's grateful for the leg up. Well, Wolf and Bill are digging in. I think Murray is down and out, just like the clock. That was tough work out for everyone. Bill pleased to make the Wolf struggle. Oh, disgraceful behaviour from the Wolf. While Bill was getting a big hand, he copped a big foot. The Wolf finally reverting to his big bad ways this season.
Murray, I suspect that was a little bit harder than climbing up the lighthouse, right?
It certainly was. It's really aerobic. Nobody realises how hard it really is to get up the stairs. That was a good game.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
And what about you, Bill? Of course, that was a tough one.
Oh, just a bit. That's the toughest thing I've done this year, I think.
And the Wolfman, he was a bit wicked.
I was a bit. He just pushed me off the top of the pyramid.
Well, plenty more events. Let's hear it for Bill and Murray.
Raider, looked good fun up there.
Yeah, it was. It's a bit of a hard work, but king of the hill, baby!
You're still there. So, are you enjoying it?
Very much so.
Good stuff. Great stuff. Okay, let's hear for Raider! Sorry, Johnny.
This is a yellow card. You have started to behave badly all over again. You pushed the contender after the game was over, and you're interrupting the interview. Yellow card. Next time, it's a red one, and you're off.
First rule of Gladiators, never interrupt the star when he's interviewing.
Oh, innocent! I'm innocent. The referee's bigger than me. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Well, there were only 7,000 witnesses, Wolfie.
I'm being victimised by the referee for no reason. I'm innocent.
Someone's been washing in hair restorer.
So now we move into the men's duel, and first up it's Donald. And he's facing the Wolfman.
And the Wolf's carrying a leg injury, but he'll also have to cope with not only being dazzled by Donald's smile, but the fact that Contender has 6 foot 2 inches in height and over 15 stones in weight at his disposal, which means the Wolf is conceding 2 inches and nearly half a stone.
3, 2, 1.
But the Wolf has come to fight, keeping a low centre of gravity. Oh, he's gone! The Wolf's gone! Donald huffs and puffs and blows the Wolf down. The arena is on its feet. Looking at that finish again, Wolf takes a couple, his back foot slips off, the rest of him follows it.
Well, Donald, you like to keep it short and sweet.
That was lovely. I was just wanting to get over and done with. Just trying my best and knock him off, and I did what I wanted to do.
Well, you did, and you picked up 10 points. Well done, Donald. Well, I know you have a leg injury, but it was very quick.
No excuses. I got a good blow in, he got a good blow in, and, well, I wasn't ready for the next blow.
What can we say? Let's hear it for the Wolfman.
The point is that I competed. I was hurt, but I competed because this is the Gladiators. And there's no place for weak people. Rather to try and lose than don't try at all.
Well said. Wolf summing up the spirit of Gladiators perfectly.
So we now move into the men's hang tough with Regan. And he's going to be swinging it out against that Wolfman.
Wild thing. And looking as if he's in one of his better moods tonight. You either love the Wolfman or you hate him. And she hates him.
Over to John Anderson.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready!
Let's party. With him around, it's more of a wake. The only thing that Regan has in common with this character is his hairstyle. The Hound from Hell hasn't been consistent on the rings this season. He's either been really awful or just plain terrible. Regan fast approaching the scoring zone, and the Wolf with his feet up and one ringed. Regan looking to traverse, to bypass the Wolf. Silver bullets stop a Wolfman, but these silver rings having the same effect. Wolfie wild with his feet, but in a flat spin, Wolf completely out of control. Regan's up and in for some points. Oh, Wolf's down and out of the game. Regan Pilkington, 10 points at the Wolf's expense. Oh yes, Wolf gracious in defeat as ever. Regan bails out a winner, and that man got his sign upside down.
I think that was absolutely terrific. Not only were you swinging hang tough against the Wolfman, but you were traversing incredibly cleverly. I mean, that was terrific.
Thank you. It meant a lot to me, that one.
I mean, I don't know what you had in you, but I mean, you were just going for it.
Well, he's getting too old now, isn't he?
Oh, Regan goading him just that little bit too much. And Regan's mum in a terrifying rage, ordering Regan's dad to get in there and sort him out. Who's more frightening, the Wolf or her? If you're going to bait the Wolf, the trick is to do it from the safety of a commentary box. 7,000 people supporting Regan there. All right then, 6,999. And Regan's mum still having a go. Who'd want to cross her?
He put his legs up and he kicked me. He's just lucky. He didn't raise his legs. I would have got him.
Well, the Wolf claims unfair play by Regan. If we look at it again, Regan approaches the scoring zone, but if Regan had his legs up, the Wolves were higher.
So we now move into the men's event with Mark and Lawrence. And they're going to be facing the Wolfman and Hunter.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Not one contender has reached the top of the pyramid in this season of Gladiators. Will this be any different? Oh, Hunter rolls Mark down. But Mark snakes himself free and he's taking a pop at the top. He's going to get there for 10 points. No! A brilliant recovery by Hunter. One step from the top. Mark digging in. Hunter discards him. Mark again. Good tackle by Hunter. This time chucks him on the scrappy. Nice somersault. Wolf and Lawrence making it look more like come dancing. Hunter giving Mark a real mauling. Contender's getting a very rough ride here. Oh, Hunter rolling his man to the mat in slow motion. Wolf eats up Lawrence and spits him out. John Anderson remonstrates with Wolf. Mark's given Hunter the slip. Lawrence climbs back for more. Hunter grabs Mark, repulses him again. And Wolf swinging a right-hander at Lawrence. And Mark glad to hear that. And Wolf giving Lawrence helping hand to the floor after the whistle. The crowd with some timely advice for Wolf. And the Wolf accepts it with his usual charm. I wonder what makes them think that.
Oh, Mark, you were so close on a couple of occasions. You left him behind, but then it all fell apart.
Yeah, I made my break and I could see the top. I see the button, but he just grabbed hold of me and I was straight back down again.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I did actually, yeah.
And what about you? I'm sorry, Lawrence, you had to face that nasty-smelling Wolf.
There's nothing worse, as they say, than a cornered wolf, and they're not wrong. Even tore my shirt. Foul play.
Oh, foul play. Never mind, no points on this occasion. Let's hear it for Mark and for Lawrence. I don't like this time.
Well, Wolf looks as if he's appealing, but not to me, he's not.
There are rules of conduct and rules of behaviour. You broke both of them. Don't do it again. All right?
Every single game, I am completely innocent. I've never, ever done anything wrong, and he just picks on me. Every time.
Untamed, undomesticated, unruly, and no underarm deodorant either. They've mocked his hair, his sanity, and now his costume. After 3 events, Mark stays on 4, Lawrence on 12. Next event. Hello, the audience is turning nasty. That can only mean one thing. Yes, he's out of his cage.
When I hear them boos, I know I'm home. It's great to be loved, isn't it?
I think the word is loathed, Wolfie.
And the last of our male contenders up is Donald! And he's going to be facing the man we love to hate, the Wolfman!
Well, he's been more of a wilf than a wolf on Hang Tough recently. Let's hope he can improve his track record on this event. The wolf getting a bit long in the tooth to dance these days.
Over to John Anderson.
Contender!
I think the Wolf means business here. As I said, his recent Hang Tough performances have been under par. He'll be looking to put that right. Donald never been on the rings before. Oh, and swinging straight into the jaws of trouble. Wolf's got him. Gets a better leg lock. Shaping up for the strip down. It's a matter of... There he goes. The Wolf amazingly fast and amazingly fair. She's smiling, probably seen the hat on the man behind. At least the Wolf has some fans.
Well done, Donald. He was on you very fast, wasn't he?
Yeah, he caught my line and he just got me. Took the same line as myself and I couldn't help it.
Tell me, does it scare you at all going up against someone like the Wolf, knowing his reputation?
Not really, just makes me more aware, that's all.
Good. I see you've got most of his chalk on your face.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to dodge it next time.
Well done. Congratulations, Wolf, very clean, nice game.
Hey. To be perfectly honest with you, shut up, I'm trying to talk. To be honest with you, I was just busy taking my gloves off so I could pull him down and he fell off. What can I say? Where's all the hard contestants? He's too easy.
What a great sport, yet again. Let's hear it for the Wolfman and Donald!
On to the men's, and Wolfie's having a little chat with Regan.
Right, your mum scares me more than you. I saw your mum in the audience. You know, that surprised me more than you. Your mum's more scared than you are.
Wolf casting aspersion about Regan's mum, Shell. There she was in action, and I think if Wolf carries on, Regan's mum will have a lot more to say. There she started again.
You have started before the game has started. Now, stop it, or you'll end also before the game has started.
Regan's mum and dad in their designer T-shirts. Show us your teeth, Wolf, one of the crowd's more repeatable requests.
So we now move into the men's hall with Regan. He's going to be chased by that nasty, nasty Wolfman. Also getting ready to climb, it's Brian. He's going to be chased by Cobra.
Earlier, Brian reminded us of his less than impressive track record up the wall.
Contenders, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Regan in red, this is his second climbing competition, yet to score, and as Brian in blue said, third time lucky. Here comes trouble. Wolf looking to get right up the wall and right up Regan's mum's nose. Regan falters on the overhang. Wolfie huffs and puffs, and he pulls his man down. Julie giving it plenty, and Brian's nearly there. Cobra's right with him, but he's done it. 10 points for Brian, exactly as he predicted. And is she delighted or what?
Brian, congratulations. You knew Cobra was fast.
Oh, I knew he was fast. This was my third time going at the wall. Third time lucky for me.
Tell me, does it matter which side of the wall you go up?
Yeah, like the left, I just went up it, yeah. The right, I struggled near the top, but the left I like. And, yeah, I had to move quite quick as well.
Well done, 10 points!
Well, Cobra, it has to be said, it was a good chase.
Well, I know Brian's strength is in that he doesn't make many mistakes, and he didn't make none there, and I slipped a little bit. Fortunately for him, he got away. Unfortunately for me, he got away.
Well, he did very well, and not so much for you, Regan. You didn't look very confident at all in that.
No, I was always going to struggle on that side. I prefer the left-hand side, but that's the way it goes, isn't it? I'm not going to let it bother me at all.
Well, that's good to hear, because I know there was a nasty, nasty person down here trying to psych you out beforehand. You're just terrible. You're rotten.
Hey, listen. I psyched him out. He was scared of me.
One person out of 14 million that was just a little bit scared.
You're just as scared.
Let's hear it for our lovely gladiator Cobra and also the Wolfman. And let's hear it for Regan too.
Well, even a gentleman like Cobra can't teach the hound from hell any manners.
So we now move into the men's event with Regan. And he's going to be facing the Wolfman.
Well, Wolf's clearly got a score to settle with Regan, and earlier, Regan told us why.
In the quarterfinals, one of the biggest achievements was getting across on hang tough against Wolf. I couldn't believe it, it was brilliant. And apparently my mum was going absolutely mad trying to get over the barrier because Wolf pushed me onto the mats after I'd beaten him. She was going mad and my grandma owed her back.
Question is that her own hand or grandma's? And he means business.
Rotate the poles.
Well, certainly a lot of argy-bargy between Wolf and Regan. Who's going to win this one? It'll all be settled in the next 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And it's a good start from both guys. Regan defeated Trojan on the pole in his quarter-final, so we know he's fast, but Wolf is a man on a mission. But it's Regan! That slap on the button like a slap in the face for Wolf. Regan drops him in it. And Regan's mom delighted. In the replay, Regan is incredibly fast, almost half a turn ahead of the Wolf. And on Polak, second to the top, is first to the drop.
Well done, Regan. Wow, you were fast. You were very fast.
Yeah, thanks. I needed that one under my belt, yeah.
And isn't it better when you beat the Wolfman?
I feel so much better now. It was great, wasn't it?
Well done. 10 points. Well done, Regan. Wolf.
He's done you again, Wolf!
The boy was fast. Semi-finals.
Hey, this is the first time I've ever done this event, and Wolves are not used to heights.
Well, yeah, you're right. I'm not so sure everybody else agrees with you, but were you surprised on how fast he was?
Hey, he was lucky.
Well, the crowd doesn't share Wolf's opinion. Least of all Regan's mum.
Next up against Wolf, it's Brian. Over to John Anderson.
Brian the Lion eats wolves, but has he bitten off more than he can chew this time? Brian stands nearly 6 foot and weighs 14 stones. Compared with the hairy one, Brian's an inch shorter and a stone lighter. And by the way, Wolf's chest measurement is the same as his age.
Rotate the poles. 3, 2, 1.
Wolf more naughty than nautical. Navy man Brian has never been up the pole in competition before, climbing at a rate of knots. Truly with some appropriate advice, but is it enough? Wolf's there, top of the lighthouse, and Brian is scuttled. And Wolfie victorious. Some of his Wolfettes there.
Unlucky Brian. Deceptively quick, isn't he?
He was deceptively quick, actually, yeah. The going up is easy, but it's the coming down which scares the hell out of you.
I don't think people realise just how high it is up there, Brian.
It's almost got a nosebleed getting to the top. My ears popped without a doubt, yeah. He was very quick. Quick move, man.
Still, you're in one piece. Yeah. Well done. Let's hear it for Brian.
Woo! Congratulations. Great display.
Hey, I've only got one thing to say. I was lucky.
Yeah! Wolfman! Well done.
Wolf cracking a gag there, mind you, that's funnier.
So we now move into the men's event with Regan and Mark. And they're going to be facing Hunter and the Wolfman. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Hunter on Regan, Wolf on Mark, and Regan's been pummeled on this peak once before with no points to show for it, and Mark twice, as Hunter takes Regan from the pyramid to the scrappy. Oh, Regan gets away fast, but Hunter's covering him. And Wolf, oh, always a bit of a tear away, trying to tear away Mark's best. Regan consigned to the floor with contempt. Oh, and Wolfie sitting down on the job, and Regan fired up and climbing well. He's free. He's found space. He's there. No, he's not. Superb interception from the Huntsman. Get back where you belong, son. John Anderson berating Wolf for holding, and Mark sends the Wolf packing. Incredible stuff from Mark. He's going for the 10 points like Guy Fawkes on top of the bonfire on fireworks night. Gene, Frankie and Sue are jubilant, but poor old Regan's getting no joy at all. So far in this final, Hunter knows no mercy. Regan again, but the Gladiator and the clock are against him, looking tired. Oh, he ducks under, and Wolf gives Mark a hand with his victory roll. Only the second contender this season to reach the summit. Superb pyramid performance from Hunter and from Mark.
Well, Mark, despite the fact you had that nasty, nasty Wolfman on your trail, you picked up 10 points.
Yes.
Not bad for a second event.
That's all I wanted to do, is just make it to the top of the pyramid in one of my games, and I've done that.
Did he play dirty?
He's quite strong, but he's a bit dirty. He shouldn't have pushed me down, though.
He's always out of order. And you've always had a bit of a to-do with the Wolfman, and luckily this time you faced Hunter, but unluckily you didn't pick up any points.
I think I've got in late to the Wolfman. Twice I nearly got up there, so near yet so far. Anyway, there's a long way to go yet.
Certainly is, plenty more events. Let's hear it for Mark and for Regan.
Hunter, for the first time, he nearly got away then. Yeah. I thought he was going.
He got ahead of me a couple of steps. I saw the crowd cheering, So I knew he was going for it, so once again I just put my foot down, grabbed his leg, and the huntsman was there.
Well, you're amazing, because you've always got another gear, haven't you?
That's right, I can always drop down one when needed.
Well done, Hunter. Wolfman, you don't look to be too happy. Hey! Quiet! Now listen to me. The referee said stop. I looked around at him, and he pushed me off when the referee said stop. I waited. Now the referee is out of order. I want a video replay. I want an official complaint. Johnny, can we have your version of it, please?
Yes, this game is about sportsmanship, understanding the rules, which is difficult for some people.
Hey.
The game is about tackling and taking people off, not about pushing, and because of his conduct, this is a yellow card.
No way! No, listen. Right, you told me something. You said the contestant cannot tackle me.
One more.
He tackled me.
One more.
Hey. There's no need for that at all.
The Wolf not prepared to eat his words, so eats the yellow card. Unless you eat your crust, you'll grow up to be like that nasty man. Well, the ref's given up on him. Not a good example from someone who's going to be drawing their old age pension in a couple of years. In the replay, you'll see that Wolf actually tries to pull Mark, loses his grip, and Mark, a rootin' tootin' Carmen, the real king of the pyramid. Ba-boom! And the crowd have turned ugly again. Oh yes, an ugly crowd means an ugly gladiator.
Oh, they're tired. You've seen the ladies, now let's watch the men. And the first up is Regan! And he's going to be facing the Wolfman!
The wild thing about to do his swing thing. Wolfie's fans holding up a cue card in case he doesn't know the words to the song, which clearly he doesn't, and she's laughing at his dancing. Regan Pilkington from Bolton measures up very well on paper, a 6-footer carrying over 12 stones in weight. Comparing that to his old adversary, the Volpine one is exactly the same height but weighs almost 3 stones more. Well, the hairy beast's had mixed reviews on the rings this season, setting out to prove once and for all he's not just a sheep in wolves' clothing. And Regan swinging straight into trouble and straight past it. Remarkable from Regan. Wolf struggling to recover, and Regan can't reach the ring. Oh, the Wolf's got him. Oh, spins him out of the points like a helicopter from hell. Regan's family might all be dressed in orange, but they've certainly got the pip. At least the crowd are having fun. Oh, and so's Wolfie. That'll please Regan's mum.
Well, we've seen him do it before. Regan, you nearly did it.
I know, I just lost my momentum for a bit there, yeah.
I thought he had actually swung by him. I really thought you were on your way.
I think I panicked a bit and shortened my swing, and that's where I blew it.
Wolfman, I thought he'd gone by you then.
Hey, I was just playing with him. It was so easy.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
This is for everybody in the arena.
There's a shot. Thank you very much. Hey, we'll meet again in the next series. Don't worry about that. Let's hear for the Wolfman.
And to think we spent all that money sending him to charm school. Well, from one ungracious gladiator who needs a haircut, by the way, to another, the wild and wily Wolfman. And he must be enjoying this welcome, the kind of welcome he gets back home. Earlier, Australia's David told us how he thought he'd do tonight.
Looking forward to tonight, I think I'll do well. I've got a few surprises up my sleeve.
And the second of our male contenders. He's on maximum points of 10 from Australia. It's David. But unfortunately for him, he's going to be up against the man we all fear. Yes, it's the Wolfman.
There's our Wolfie going down badly down under. 5 centimetres taller, 7 kilos heavier than David and many years older.
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiator,
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
And David and Wolf swing out. David, the runner-up in the first series of Australian Gladiators, swinging nicely. Oh, and straight into trouble with the Wolf. And he comes away from that scrap unscathed. Oh, the Wolf one-ringed. And so's David, both hanging around as if they've got nothing better to do. But David is not in the scoring zone. David more keen to give us a display than to go for the points. And Wolf attacks again. Oh, he's wrapped him up. And shows the crowd how easy it is. Tries to wrench him off. Oh, the Wolf has fallen. The crowd love it. The Wolf snatches defeat from the jaws of victory. But the Australians still not in the scoring zone. Oh, have that. Even brought water to my eyes. The crowd incensed, but David still not in the scoring zone. Time running down for him. David intent on showing us the other side of his talent, but he's scored no points here. The referee telling him to move on, but he's run out of time just as the crowd runs out of patience. Well, in the replay, Wolf was just too keen to wrench David off and finished himself off instead.
David, you were just hanging around.
I couldn't quite make it to the red zone, but I felt just as good to watch the Wolf fall to the ground. That was just as good as 10 points.
I bet it was. Wolfman, you fell off. You couldn't stay up there.
Hey, man. He was very lucky. Hey. I'm not a bad sport. I'm not a bad sport. I will shake his hand.
Uh-oh. Oh, guess they've never seen him pull that stunt in Australia.
Get off the arena. Get on.
Well, there's no doubt what she thinks. After 2 games, Australia and Great Britain are neck and neck on 10 each. Well, the pandemonium continues. Wolf furious with the ref. Oh, he's furious with the sweets he's been thrown. He's not into dolly mixtures. Oh, he's clearly furious with that poster and using his belt in origami to great effect there. Well, join us after the break for Clash for the Ashes.
Now, last night at the show, we had a little bit of a set to, and Wolf here, he's going to tell you all about it. They got this guy called Vulcan, thinks he's mean. I've seen more meat on an OXO cube. He's got these long dreadlocks. I'm going to wring his neck with them.
No. We're a team.
We're a team, mate. Yeah, we're all going to wring his neck. Mind you, he
was a bit big.
Tough,
He was
wasn't
powerful in the gauntlet. He was a big boy.
Oh, and he was pretty awesome in Powerball.
I was on the jaw. I just remembered I've got to go to the gym.
Guys, my nails need really clipping. Guys, he said we're a team. Guys.
Oh, no. I think Warrior's a bit of a wall, 10-foot and bulletproof. And Wolf's a real classic too. Funny boy.
As they say in the Pantos, he's behind you. Oh, Andrew getting in some tit-for-tat. The Aussie formation exercise team there. Wolf's been summoned for a lecture.
It is time you learn how to behave. And you won't be in the game much longer if you don't behave. That's the first and the final warning.
Well, he's only been on 10 seconds and he's got a yellow card. Ow!
Andrew's first up in the gauntlet, and he'll be up against the might of our Australian and British gladiators, Rhino, Taipan, Wolf, Vulcan, and Warrior.
Contender, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Well, this will be no holiday for Andrew Halliday. Rhino knocking him from pillar to post straight into Taipan. Taking some stick out of the Taipan into the fire, and Wolfie merciless with the ramrod. Vulcan next. Snaps those pads shut like a pair of pinchers. Andrew bobbing and weaving, but Vulcan covering his every move. And next it's Warrior. Goes low. Warrior can't hold him. Hats off to Andrew. Through the gauntlet. The crowd are going crazy. Well, Andrew ducks low and left, then ducks right. Warrior can't hold him, and Andrew scrambles over Warrior and the line.
That was your fault, man. Just stopped you. What a minute was my ball.
Wolf squarely blaming Vulcan for Andrew's success there and squaring up to him. And Warrior playing United Nations mediator as only he can.
Well, well done, Andrew. Sorry about all that. But you got 24.9 seconds it took you to get through. You got yourself 5 points.
Woo! Yeah! Tell you what, Fashanu, no tunnel of love, mate.
But Andrew, you knew you were going to get a tough time. You knew it. Remember, when you first came out, you said a couple of nasty or naughty things about the Wolfman and Vulcan, so you knew what to expect.
Mate, I was being a bit cheeky, but you know, it wasn't that cheeky.
Let's hear it for Andrew.
He let that guy go easy. So this time, you go in front of me so I can watch you. You go in front of me. You let that guy through too easy.
Well, let's see if the Wolf has got a point. Andrew stumbled into Vulcan, who closed those pads like a man-trap, and then managed to hold the ducking and diving Andrew for at least 10 seconds. Well, I think Wolf's being unreasonable, but then what's new?
Yeah, I'm getting sick of this move, man.
And while that's settling down, we're going to change the lineup for the men too. We're going to take out Warrior and replace him with Tower. So Matt now faces 3 Aussies and 2 Brits.
Contender, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Vulcan boasted he'd wreak revenge on Matt in Gauntlet. Oh, so that was all talk. Wolf won't be impressed with Vulcan's performance either. Wolf be holding Matt wriggling free. Next comes Taipan. Oh, knocks him down like a 10-pin. Rhino's next, crushing him with those pads. He'll do well to get out of that grip. Oh, he does well. Next comes the Tower, and Tower with the up and over. Oh, Matt dumped unceremoniously outside. But was it fair, or did it infringe the rules? Looking at the slow-mo, it looks like Matt ran high up the wall, and Tower was there to nudge him out. Here's Wolf and Vulcan again, and what's occurring here? Oh, Vulcan as bewildered by Wolf's behaviour as I am. The crowd love it.
I take back what I said. I watched him then, and he was really trying hard.
What on earth is Wolf talking about? No wonder he looks stunned.
I am good. The woman say I'm good. I must be good. Wolfman.
Vulcan, you were better in the previous gauntlet. Take it from me. Don't listen to Wolf.
The first of our male challengers to face the Gladiators from Australia is Andrew. And he's going to be facing Rhino, Warrior, Hunter, and Wolf. And Vulcan. Over to John Anderson.
Contender, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2,
Well, Andrew snatched 5 points from the gauntlet last week, and he meets Rhino. Oh, and has his hide easily tanned by Andrew. Warrior's next, really throwing his weight around, and Andrew's steamrolled by Warrior back into the fray, struggling with Warrior. These British Gladiators certainly giving the Australian contenders a hard time. There he is with the ramrod, that Hunter. And the crash barrier there. Finally through, but into Wolf, and mercifully the clock saves him from too much punishment at the claws of the Hound from Hell. Oh, a little bit of afters there from the Wolf, clearly angry at not being able to get a piece of the Australian contender. John Anderson is furious.
What are they on about? What's happening here?
I don't know. Wolfie's got something, you know, wrong with him tonight.
Yeah, he certainly has. He and Vulcan were preening themselves before they even started. Vanity, thy name is Vulcan and Wolf, I think. Now look, you didn't make it through this time. You only just managed to scrape through last time. This is a hard game for you, isn't it?
Oh, you know, coming up against an international team makes a world of difference.
Okay, well, Andrew, not such a great run to start with, but you've still got 3 games left, so don't despair because there's more to come. Good luck.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, please thank Andrew. Now, Vulcan, Wolf, come over here. Now, tell me, what's all this with the preening before we start?
Well,
you know, because the camera's always going to be on me and Mr. Wolf, so I'll make sure I get him to check my hair first. And I want to thank Mr. Wolf for stopping Andrew, because I don't want to get my nails dirty anyway. You know, I don't want to do anything tonight.
Oh, that's great, Vulcan. Now, Wolf, what is this? I mean, you and Vulcan were arch enemies before. Now you seem to be bosom buddies.
Well, he's as bad as me, which makes him good.
I think he's finally flipped. That's one opinion. Here's Andrew's opinion of Wolf.
Wolfie's really good at rings. You know, I don't think there's many better. That's a game of tactics. You know, you got to play it smart, and if I play it smart, then I'll get by, and hopefully I hang on if he grabs onto me.
Now let's see how Andrew goes up against Britain's bad boy, Wolf.
Are you sure about boy? Well, Wolf's certainly taller and heavier and older than Andrew.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready!
Well, Wolf embarrassed himself on the rings against David 2 weeks ago in that first Ashes heat. I'm sure he won't repeat that mistake again against Andrew. Andrew is keeping his distance, looking to be weighing up the Wolf's tactics. Either that or he can't stand the smell of the Wolf's deodorant. Oh, Wolf swings in, feet high round Andrew's shoulders, moving and shaking. Oh, the Wolf has done it again. He's let him slip through his fingers. Exactly the same happened with David, if you remember, 2 weeks ago. The Contender deliberately lets a ring go, so Wolfie just slips right off and onto the mat. And now Andrew's left with a free swing for Wolf's platform. And the Wolf is not a happy bunny, but Andrew's got plenty of time to swing out for max points. Andrew waves the Wolf goodbye and sets about getting those 10 points on the board. Plenty of time to showboat, swings in. A bit untidy at the end there, but 10 points for Andrew Halliday. Wolf dejected and Andrew delighted. Wolf swings up, legs high, brings the full weight down, but Andrew slips in with the one ring technique to embarrass the Wolf.
Well done, Andrew. You needed that. You know, you Aussies are really giving Wolf a hard time. Last week, David, almost the same thing. Unfortunately, he didn't get into the scoring zone. Did very well.
Tell you what, Fash, I really need that. And thanks to the Wolf, back in contention. Guys, come on!
You certainly are. 10 points each. Well done, Andrew.
Oh, nice acting, Fash.
Can we have a friendly word with you? This is the second time it's happened, Wolf. Are your hands slippery? We all want to know.
Well done.
Whoa, that's more like it. That's the sort of gladiator we always knew he was.
And that's for your acting, Fash.
Well, almost, anyway.
Exactly. Oh, well, there's an offer he doesn't see every day. Oh, he obliges. Oh, caught you smiling.
So now we move into the men's event with Shane. And he's going to be facing the Wolfman.
Set the pendulum!
The Wolf is said to be afraid of heights, but he needn't worry, he'll never attain any. Shane Saltmarsh, the Australian runner-up of the International Gladiators. Shane, a physical trainer for the Australian Army Special Services Regiment, but can he cope with a foe like Wolf? Wolf moving well round the equator, but he can't match the speed of the younger Contender. Shane creeping northwards, but that will cut down the surface area available to him to continue to escape. As a gander, yes, there's that evil face looming over the horizon. Shane looking to run rings round him, and Wolf's got to work out another battle plan. Shane's already stuffed 5 points in his tucker bag for surviving the 40. And he's hardly been hounded by the Wolf in this event. Wolf changing direction, looking to sneak up on Shane. The other way. Shane knows something's up from the reaction of the crowd, but Wolf's left it far too late. And it's going to be full marks to the Australian contender and 10 points. Well, in the replay, it eventually dawned on Wolf that he couldn't catch Shane, so he opted to change direction, but all too late. Now Shane comes downstairs for a chat.
Well, Shane, it's my great pleasure to say you really ran circles around the Wolfman.
Yeah, there's plenty of room to run around up there, and all I had to do is match him in speed, and the Wolf is 42 and I'm 28, so...
And you looked really at ease up there. I mean, you were just walking across the pendulum.
Yeah, most of these games are for contenders. A bit of agility, you know, helps, and certainly helped me up there today.
It's not often that I have to say this, but you used a rather clever tactic up there, I thought, by catching him out and going around the wrong way. Nearly surprised him.
It's difficult. He's a very fast guy, and I just think he was very lucky.
For a change. Let's hear it for the Wolfman and for Shane. Well done, 10 points.
Well, that's not fair. This crowd ought to have respect for this elderly old gladiator.
It's not funny.
Oh, I don't know. Ow! Well, the Wolf always huffs and puffs, but only to get his breath back. Wolf-tastic, mate.
And next to climb the pyramid from the USA is Pat. And from South Africa, Peter. But guarding their territory are the Gladiators, Hammer and Wolf.
Hammer and Wolf, better known as Bad Boys, Inc.
And now to our international referee, John Forsyth.
International contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
It's Pat and the Hammer, and Peter and the Wolf. Pat wants to keep that hammer from coming down on his head. Peter baiting the Wolf. Peter's very fast, so's Wolf, gobbles him up. And Hammer hits Pat. Pile drives himself into the mat. And Wolf is struggling to dispense with Peter. Peter is free. Wolf's there again. The South African sent down. And the Wolf lying down, way out of his patrol zone. Hammer smashes Pat into the ground, pins his man to the mat. That's illegal. Hammer takes the high ground. Pat sprints right. Hammer tied up with the Wolf. Pat's having a pop at the top. He's there! And so's Peter! 10 points for the American, 5 for the South African. A dazzling display from the contenders and a diabolical display from the Gladiators. Well, enjoying that comedy of errors from the Gladiators again. Pat Chismazia from the USA breaks right. Hammer gets in the way of Wolf. Wolf gets in the way of Hammer. And both contenders make the Gladiators a laughing stock.
Yeah, with all the events in Gladiators, I don't think there's one that exacts as much of a toll as the pyramid. And it's a shame to work as hard as you and Wolf did and come up empty after stopping them essentially for the first 3 quarters of the game.
Well, I'll tell you something. The contenders certainly had their tactics worked out. They had Wolf and I crossing over, but then there was just a misunderstanding between Wolf and I. And he got round and I had to chase around Wolf, and then he got up 10 points, well deserved. He works hard. It's a hard 10 points to get.
Wolf, I also have the feeling, though, that this has been a pretty good partnership. This is your 2nd year of international Gladiators, and you enjoyed working with this man, and you looked pretty good there for a while.
Hey, we were the best 2 guys up there, but a guy ran across the front of me. Hey, come on, he was lucky! Tell the truth! If he didn't run across me, the other guy, I would have had him.
In this case, Wolf, I tend to agree with him.
Hey, I was having a sleep up there until then.
Wolf and Hammer are doing their thing in the pyramid. Give him a hand.
Mike's out of there, and who can blame him?
The South African team have put in a protest regarding the fact that Wolf was outside his protection zone. What do you think about this, Peter?
Well, I don't actually know, because when you're in the game, you don't actually know where you are.
You're so focused.
So you just go for the top. So.
Okay, so I think we might ask Larry Thompson to come in at this point and see what he has to say. Larry, what do you feel about the situation?
Well, Kimberly, we had a very strange affair. We had one of the Gladiators sleeping on the job. Wolf laid down on the mountain. The only problem was that he was in the wrong spot. He was not in the patrol zone, and he must come down to the patrol zone. So this is a yellow card warning for Wolf for not being in the proper spot and not playing the contender correctly.
So does this mean that Peter gets any more points?
No points, just a yellow card warning for Wolf.
So be warned, Wolf.
Hey, come on. Let's face it, no matter what I do, they pick on me. Did I do anything wrong in Pyramid?
Yes, I think they're saying yes,
got
you
a yellow
did.
card. Why? Did you lodge an official complaint?
I just heard about it when it came down.
It wasn't him, it wasn't him.
Oh, Peter Briggs and Wolf, the pits. And now he's interfering with the audience. Wolf asking what the poster says. Well, he never was very good at reading. After that storming first event, Pat from America has 10 points, while Peter from South Africa has 5. Next.
And the last of our male contenders is Buster! And he's going to be up against the Wolfman! Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready!
It's hammer time, the Wolf growls. Oh, and how he howls. Oh, Buster smacks in a combination. The Wolf is sent packing in under 3 seconds. That must rank as the fastest 10 points ever scored in Duel. At least the Wolves managed to get one hit. Remember, this man is the current world champion kickboxer. And the crowd acclaim a moment of gladiator history. Buster's revenge for atmospheres. And Fash has got to try and get some sense out of Wolf now. Good luck.
In your own words, what happened?
Listen, this guy is the world kickboxing champion. I expected a hard fight, but he just caught me off balance. What can I say?
Buster! Well done. Talk us through it, Buster.
Well, we're psyching each other out up there. And you shouldn't psych a fighter out, because you'll never win.
Wow, Buster. Let me come this side. I think it's probably better if I get in the middle here.
Oh, hello. Well, I don't know if Wolf's trying to get at Buster or really hiding behind Fash. Whatever's happening, Wolf will mess his hair up. There's Buster's grandma, and she's loving every minute of it. And Fash is going, wisely, letting Eunice sort it out. There's Buster, proclaimed the hero by his team coach. Incredible scenes in the Gladiator arena.
Oh, there's only one, a Saracen!
Another day at the office for Saracen. Andy's dad Leo there, proud of his lad.
It's Saturday night. The Gladiators are back.
It's been on for weeks, but he's only just realised it. Who's that ugly man, Mummy? Hope I don't look like that when I'm 60. One of Wolf's more handsome features there.
And the last of our male contenders, the hang tough, is world kickbox champion, Buster!
Cool. If that doesn't make your eyes water, I don't know what does.
The man we love to hate, the Wolfman!
Buster's Grand Peggy there, getting her bad self down.
Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready!
Ooh, the Wolf huffs and he puffs, but you've got to expect that at his age. The last meeting between Wolf and Buster occurred on Duel in the semis when Buster got the better of the old fella. Wolf will be looking to make amends now by fair means or foul. Buster looking for the far side to bypass the wild thing. Buster, a sportsman who uses his brain, so that's an advantage over Wolf. And Buster's in the scoring zone. Wolf swinging back to counter, but at the moment can't make contact with the contender. Buster backtracks to stay out of trouble, still in the scoring zone. Wolf moves in for a pop, lands a tap on Buster's back, swinging back, scissors out, oh, in the face. Wolf with a toe in Buster's cheek, and Buster drops out, and the referee blows up, and Wolf wants to know what's going on. Not the brightest thing in the world to kick a world champion kickboxer, and that wasn't very bright either, shoving the referee. Surely he must be sent off. Oh, he's going for the red card.
Red card off.
The Wolf dismissed for shoving the referee. Buster's dad, Terry, incensed. Buster wincing. Oh, and Wolf pelting the crowd. Now that's not on. Terry having a go at the cameraman, and Francis applauds politely.
It looked like he kicked you actually twice. I think he kicked you in the back as well.
Oh, I don't know about kicking him in my back, but his foot just caught me in the face. John's the referee. I don't think he did it on purpose, but I forgive him.
Let's just call the Wolfman in. Wolfman, through your eyes, what do you think happened?
Listen, I lifted my legs up and he swung into me. Shut up! His back was turned. I went to catch him. I didn't know he was going to swing straight into me. It wasn't intentional.
I know it wasn't intentional, but I think you did actually catch him in the face, Wolfman.
Listen, I'm the best in this. I don't need to cheat.
Johnny Anderson, Johnny, can you talk us through? He disqualified, and how many points does Buster get?
The situation is clear. When the Gladiator fouls the Contender, doesn't matter where the Contender is, he gets 5 points.
So Buster scores 5 points. Thank you very much, Johnny. Happy with the decision, Buster?
5 points on to what I've got already. A little closer to Andy on the eliminator. Let's hope I can do it.
Well done, let's hear it for Buster! And let's hear it for the Wolfman!
Well, doesn't everyone just love to kick a wolf when he's down?
I don't even see I'm number 1 in the ring. I'll tell you what I think of Buster's poster.
Uh-oh, I think he's going to turn ugly, if that's possible. Oh, he's ripping it down. Buster's brother Gary in a very uncomfortable position. And Buster's mum and dad having a go. Here's Buster to sort it out. And Buster's dad won't let go of the poster. Fash is turned up. There's all sorts going on down there. Well, he will be getting stuck in soon, if we're lucky. Millgate mediating. Well, I hope Gary's shirt wasn't new. And Wolf being manhandled to the changing rooms. Buster with a wry smile. Well, after those extraordinary scenes...
Down in the arena, the Wolf's been uncaged.
Boo.
Well, I think Wolf's used to bigger boos than that, Mark. I don't know if that's chalk or Wolf's dandruff. Oh, it's chalk.
And standing at the foot of the wall, it's Mark. And he's going to be chased by the hungry wolf. Also standing in awe of the wall, it's Andy. And hot on his heels will be Hunter. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Well, it's an unlucky draw for Andy. He knows that Hunter's no wallflower in this event, but Andy in trouble even before the second whistle. Hart struggling with the overhang. And there's the Gladiators whistle. Hunter holds back. He's up. And he's down. And making it an easy day at the office for Hunter. This plumber is used to dealing with drips, but Wolf's hardly one of those. But once the plumber's called out, it's always expensive. Will it cost Wolf a fair bit of pride? Snaps at his heel, but it's not good enough. Mark up 10 points to the Contender.
You had the Wolfman chasing you. You looked a bit scared at the bottom there. How does it feel now?
Great, it feels great.
Well, you deserve that. I don't know what time that was, but that was a quick time as well. Looked good.
I made a few fumbles, but I got there in the end.
You done it. You got yourself 10 points. Well done, Mark.
I guess that's just made you a very unhappy bunny.
Unless you got something nice to say to me, just don't bother, all right?
Promising to start with, and then you faltered a bit.
Yeah, I just lost my grip in there, and you know, you can't give someone like Hunter, you know, any chance whatsoever. So
on this occasion, of course, we didn't see any skill. It was mainly luck, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, they've made the wall a lot harder this year. This is why the Contenders have got 10 seconds head start. It's a difficult wall. He was a bit unlucky, but there's plenty more events to go, so good luck for those.
Oh, that's very nice. Let's hear it for Andy, Hunter, and the Pussycat.
Well, the Wolf being hounded, but usually has the last laugh.
Next up on Hang Tough, it's Andy. And he's going to be facing the nasty, nasty Wolfman.
There he is, born to be wild. Looking at his magnificent measurements, the Vulpine one is 2 centimetres shorter than Andy, but he's 6 kilos heavier.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready!
Yes, get it on. There's an offer we can all refuse.
3, 2, 1.
Another tough draw for poor old Andy, a terrific athlete. I just don't envy anyone being up there with Wolfie because Uli's really wound him up. And Wolf defending the scoring zone. Andy with a nice, easy action. But Wolf moves in. Andy just out of range, though. Andy slips by with a superb move. Oh, swings straight back into Wolf. The Wolf's locked up. Oh, Andy's out of there. The Wolf clean and clinical. Well, clinical anyway. That promised so much for Andy, but he comes away with nothing. Oh, Wolf steaming back with some unnecessary afters. Andy won't rise to the bait, though. Thoroughly professional.
It's been a little bit unlucky for you so far, 4 events, but you get to score, and this one wasn't the one to do it in against him.
Yeah, basically, when I sort of just went past him, I thought, you know, if I'd have just sidestepped a little bit there, I might have just made it to the other side, but, oh, bad Wolf.
Yeah, he certainly is a bad Wolf and a bad sport as usual, just living up to your reputation.
Oh, come on, give credit where it's due. I was fantastic.
You were okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Okay.
I was good.
You're wonderful. Let's hear it for Wolf. And let's hear it for Andy. One more event to go.
The hound from hell not given to modesty, even when he loses, so when he wins, he's impossible. Oh, a sneaky shove from Phil Norman, getting one back on Wolf for pushing Andy. Hello. Oh, it's just dawned on him what's happened. This should be interesting because Phil's a karate champion. Wolf must be out of his mind taking on Phil, but then we've always thought he was. Not normally the kind of behaviour we expect from a pensioner. John Anderson's in there to sort it out.
That's enough. And you, keep back, behave yourself, play the game properly, try and be a sportsman. On your way.
Wolf sent packing, rebuked by the ref. It's a wonder he didn't give Wolf a blast with his hooter. That's not improved the Wolf's mood, but it's improved Mark's score. With one event left, it's 25-0, back to the warmth of the Indian Ocean.
Next up to Hang Tough, it's Paul. He's going to be facing the nasty, nasty Wolfman.
The Wolf, he's hounded Contenders for 5 seasons now, but there's a few years left in the old boy yet. Stands a magnificent 183 and weighs in at 95 kilos.
Over to John Anderson.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready!
And who's going to argue with that, whatever that meant?
2, 1.
Wolf swings out knowing that he's 5 centimetres taller than Paul and 15 kilos heavier. The hairy beast has muscles in places where most people don't have places. Looks to be in control of the situation. Paul breaks to his right, plenty of pace on the rings. The Wolf within striking distance, covering well, matching his swing. Oh, Paul with a dangerously wild feet. Leaves Wolf one-ringed and spinning. That won't help his mood. And Paul with freedom now to make a move on the platform. He's well placed and Wolf's got his work cut out here. Still one-ringed in no man's land, but Paul somehow managed to get himself one-ringed. It's fast becoming a bit of a one-ring circus up there. Paul looking to make a move. Oh, and Paul's gone. Extraordinary exit by the Australian Contender. Under no pressure, but completely lost his grip. Wolf audaciously claiming the victory was down to him as the Aussie spins down like a broken Bushman's boomerang. Oh, stone the wombats, Bruce. Wolf's helmet whistles by Paul's nose. Wolf clearly dischuffed at Paul's high feet in that event. Oh, hello. This'll do a lot for Anglo-Australian diplomacy. Why isn't Ulrika doing something? She should be in there, breaking them up. Extraordinary scenes. John Anderson steams in to rescue Paul and still somehow keeps his hat on. The Wolf avenged and unrepentant.
I apologise profusely. You've never been to this country before, and that's the kind of welcome you get. I'm so sorry.
Oh, look, it must have been a bit of a high kick. It's very hard not to up there. You've got to use your legs as defence.
It may have looked as though it was a kick, but it wasn't intentional. I was just trying to escape from the Wolfman.
You nearly succeeded, but not quite. When are you ever going to learn to behave?
Listen, I behave when they behave. He kicked me unnecessarily. Everyone saw it.
Well, this is a first. The crowd agreeing with Wolf. That smile on his snout says it all. Both members of his fan club out in force. Wolf's going to Pauline, Sarah Dem's mum, and Annette, who's Sarah's auntie, and the flags are out for Wolf tonight. And here comes the trouble we've been expecting. The Wild Thing is out of his cage for another season. Get out of my face. Charming. And you can get that out of ours.
Okay, now it's time for the men. Our first male contender is Eddie! And he's facing Wolf! Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready!
Watcha! Oldest swinger in town swings into action. He can bring the house down with his antics, but he can just as easily bring a contestant down with his hang-tough skills. Swings to the middle in two. Oh, Eddie's mum, Anne, getting aerated. Eddie hanging on, not overly content. Oh, Wolfman smashes into him, and they both go for a flyer. And quick match finish for Eddie there. When Wolf gets them down, they stay down. Even if he has to sit on them. Liz and Joy can certainly see the funny side. Wolf knows how to stretch a point, but Anne can't see the joke at all. Despite the break for the close season, Wolf has lost none of his modesty.
Eddie, it's bad enough falling down, but you don't particularly want the Wolf lying all over you as well.
That was not a very pretty sight, I tell you. It was horrible.
Didn't last very long either.
No, it didn't. He's quite good on the old rings, as Wolf. He might be an old boy, but he's quick.
Wolf. They love you. They absolutely love you. Easy game.
Hey, no, you got to remember, this guy is very, very good. I'm just better.
Confident as always, the Wolfman. Let's hear it for Wolf and Eddie.
And the Wolf completely at home on the rings. He stings Eddie with his legs and then scoots away his arm. Job done, no messing.
Now we move into the men's event with Ali. He's up against the Wolfman.
Well, Ali's in for a rough ride on the pendulum, something he's used to in his own chosen sport.
Wolf. 3, 2, 1.
The woodcutter from Hoyt, looking to avoid being cut down and hoiked off by the Wolf, but moves straight into the jaws of hell because that's where the Wolfman's coming from. Ali changes direction and the chase is on. Wolf throws himself around that spear, amazing when you consider his age. Wife Leah on the right, giving Ali some directions. Wolf closing the gap, and Ali needs to avoid capture for another 20 seconds to score any points. And Wolf drops down a segment, and Ali tries to respond. Ali with a face full of Wolf. That's very unpleasant. And Wolf snatched it. Ali's out with only 29 seconds on the clock. And Leah covers her face in anguish. A fine piece of work from Wolfie. Streets ahead of Ali. Well, he's certainly not house-trained. Looking at the rerun, Wolf dominates the high ground, and it's a simple stretch down to claim the prize. Thank you very much.
Ali, it was a very, very good game, and I have to say he was almost quite good, although it was such a shame because you nearly fell off at the beginning.
Yeah. Shut up. You know something? It really, really hurts you to say something nice about me, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Go on, say it. Let me look at your lips. Say, Wolf, you were fantastic.
Wolf, you were...
Go on, say it. Go on.
Ugly. Let's hear it for Wolf and Ali.
And he was in quite a good mood before that interview. This Wolf baiting is bound to end in tears. Ali's friend Cameron pointing the yellow finger at Wolfie. I'm sorry, but they're asking for it. Yes, Wolf over the barrier.
look at that. Well, it's the only big hand the Wolf will ever get. Well, that's what Wolfie thinks of it. The supporters aren't in bits, but the hand is. And Alex on the one after 3 events. Now down in the arena, here's David Matthews, a top man in the backstage team at Gladiators, and he presents a replacement glad hand to that young lady, making up for the one that Wolf ate. And he's even signed it. What a shock.
On the pendulum, it's Tony. Unfortunately for him, he's got the Wolfman. Over to John Anderson.
Contender, ready!
Well, earlier, Tony had a personal message for Wolfie. Well, that told him.
3, 2,
With his niece Jade and nephew Zach right behind him, Tony sets off to keep out of harm's way. The Wolf, a fine exponent of the art of pendulum power, so he'll be looking for a quick finish. This action enough to make your hair curl. It certainly curled Sylvia's. And Wolf looks to have lost the plot. Doesn't know where his man is, which means if Tony can stay hidden for another 20 seconds, he's good for 5. Tony more used to hanging on to scaffolding at this height, but doing well with those ropes. Tony's hanging loose down south, way out of trouble. Wolf has lost the scent completely in an event where he's usually so strong. Tony letting Wolf do all the work, hiding himself away. Wolf so close, yet so far. And Sister Angela doesn't know whether to laugh or cry. Tony scores 5. The question is, can he hang on for the 10? And on the Wolf's current performance, I'd have thought the answer was yes. Wolf, bothered and bewildered, will not be a happy bunny. And Tony just hanging around, letting the Wolf and the points come to him. Wolf prolonging the agony, but this will not go down as one of his better performances. 10 easy points for very little effort. His fans pleased with that one, especially girlfriend Marias. And here's Tony, down for an in-depth interview.
Way to go, Tony. You make me want to sing. And dance. 10 points. Well done. Wolf. I was just having a conversation with Hunter just earlier, and he said that he felt he was a cheater up there, and I was just wondering what you were, what animal you were. A blue tit?
Ha ha. Listen, this guy's a scaffolder.
Yes.
I knew he was going to be good, but I didn't know where he was.
No, that's kind of the object of the game. Call me old-fashioned. Anyway, let's hear it for Wolf, but let's hear it for Tony. Well done, 10 points!
Wolf, you're disqualified. Well, they might have spelt you're wrong, but we know what they mean. All the cheerleaders letting him have it. At least he's got one fan. The Wolf baiting the crowd. If only he'd been this fired up on the pendulum. Got a comment for us, Wolfman?
He was lucky, simple as that. Lucky.
Same old Wolf, same old script.
Our second male contender is Tony. And he's facing the Wolf. Over to John Anderson.
Wolf in sheep's clothing, he's got a leotard on. And the Wolf looking for revenge. What's Tony got going for him? Shapes up well, 177 tall and 79 weight-wise, whereas the Wolf is 6 centimetres taller and 16 kilos heavier, including that lady's headscarf.
3, 2, 1.
Tony gets to work and unbalances Wolf. Well, they say where there's no sense, there's no feeling, but Wolf taking a severe bashing on the bonds, and he's gone. And so's Tony, a double whammy. Wolf appealing to the ref, but he certainly doesn't appeal to Tony's crowd, and I know John Anderson isn't happy about this. Wolf takes a battering, how embarrassing, but sticks one back as he goes, and it's enough to take Tony down.
Absolutely incredible. You took the Wolfman out, no problem.
I ain't scared of no big bad wolf.
OK, we're going to bring in John Anderson for a ruling.
Yes, Jeremy, the situation is when both go off at more or less the same time in the same action, then we either have a draw or, in this case, a rematch.
A rematch it is, then. Off we go.
Let's confirm my suspicions. Wolf, off balance, dishes out the blow that finishes Tony and takes a flyer himself. Good call by the ref. The Nesbitt family are not about to agree with me, though. So we're back where we started. Rules are rules. Tony up and at it again, but Wolf's got the centre victory. Eat that! Dashes Tony to the deck in no time. And Wolf giving some stick instead of taking it. Tony's fans less than impressed.
My sympathies are with you. The rematch didn't quite go as planned, did it?
Nah. But at the end of the day, I know I've got him down. He's been down before, and I know I've taken him down. So
the size difference was enormous, but, I mean, you still went at him.
Yeah, well, he's human like everybody else, and he's there to take some good licks, and I was about to give him it. So
let's bring in the Wolf. Wolf, I have to say you were pretty lucky. You got a rematch.
Hey, I wasn't lucky. We both came off at the same time, and you know it! No way, he was in the air.
I was in the air.
Oh! Well, look at that. A little bit of afters there, but no points in it. Oh, and John Anderson.
Canada! Stop it!
Tough talk from John Anderson, knows how to give those naughty boys a real ticking off. As usual, it's just water off a Wolf's back. Who is? And after 4 events, the Glads prevent any progress, so Andy's on.
So we now move into the men's event with Mark. Unfortunately for him, he's facing the Wolfman.
The Hound from Hell. His facts and figures are as mean as he is. Height 183 and weight 95 kilos. Mark, the Mayfair fitness guru, taller by 4 centimetres, but lighter by 4 kilos. This should be close.
3, 2, 1.
The long haul up the corded hill begins. Mark, very fast on the road, looks to have the edge. And Mark takes the lead, and he hits the platform first. Quick release from Mark, and the Wolfman follows suit. Mark first to the zip, and Wolf's headed for a flyer. Wolf jammed on the platform. He's going to be seeing stars. Oh, detonation, and it's not the house that's blown down, but the Wolf. 10 points to Mark, and Panda pleased with that. Let's see that end again, shall we? I think so. Mark fires it up, double-footed, and the Wolf sinks to new depths.
Very, very fast, but you managed to catch up and take advantage of the fact that he was having a bit of a fumble.
I couldn't see a thing. The glasses fogged up. It's just like pea super up there.
Could you hear the crowd behind you?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much.
10 points, well done! Do you know, for about a quarter of a second, you were brilliant.
He was lucky! Simple as that!
You mustn't take it so badly.
Leave me alone, I hate you.
Let's hear it for Wolf and for Mark.
Oh, he's not a bad judge. Oh, hello, this could turn ugly. And if he's not ugly enough already. Not quite the sort of thing they used to in Mayfair, I think we'll find. Wolf taking out his frustrations on his hats. Mad Hatter.
Keep playing that stupid song, I hate it. Hate that song, hate it, hate it, hate it.
If you're in any doubt, he hates it.